So Corey,
Yeah, Josh.
what did you think of today's movie?
It was pretty interesting.
Like a Man on the Moon?
That didn't work at all, but we're just gonna go with it.
I can explain.
The synopsis for Man on the Moon is...
Jim Carrey plays the role of Andy Kaufman, a very, very weird and unique comedian, and shows his life in this biography movie.
What do you think about this movie, Josh?
I liked it. I found it awkward at times to watch this movie.
Right.
But it's a movie about Andy Kaufman.
Right.
So
I know more about Andy Kaufman than Josh did, and a lot of the stuff that was presented, you would think, no way did this happen at all.
Yeah.
No way. But it did. And it was kind of cool for them to see and play it out.
You feel really bad for him because in the middle of his career, nobody takes him seriously.
Right.
In real life, nobody can guess that what he does is pure entertainment. It's not meant to be taken seriously.
The acting in this movie by Jim Carrey, spot on. Oh my gosh.
He is such a high-level actor, as they say in the synopsis itself.
In my opinion, that's really what makes this movie. I honestly think if anybody else played him, it wouldn't work.
Come on, Jim Carrey. You know you're weird. I follow you on Twitter. You play any role really well.
But honestly, in my opinion, that was the only good thing about this movie.
Was him?
I wasn't overjoyed. I wasn't excited about hearing about his life. And it wasn't that exciting to me. I mean, it was average. That's all I got.
It didn't show a lot of his life. As a kid, it showed one scene where his audience is his sister.
Right.
Other than that, after that scene, it skips to him being an adult.
Right. And even in adult things, like, I feel like it's already done. I understand it's a biopic, but you can watch on YouTube some of these things.
Yeah.
It would have been more interesting to see things that we don't see on YouTube or we don't see presented.
Because through the movie, you were showing me these real videos of Andy Kaufman. Some of this movie was really hard to piece together. Because as I was watching it, I was actually reading the biography of, like, the end couple of years of his life. Because I wanted to see how accurate it was. Because as much as I know this is a movie, accuracy is still important. Yeah. This movie was good to a point.
Right. But it wasn't fascinating. It wasn't awe-inspiring.
It didn't show you anything you didn't already know.
Right. Exactly.
Andy Kaufman's weird.
Yeah.
These people, they acted so rude.
And he's OCD and slightly schizophrenic.
When do you want me to what to do? You want me to talk?
Pretty much.
Because he thinks the whole world is an illusion.
Right.
He says that in there.
Was Andy Kaufman joking or faking his death?
No. No, I haven't.
Oh, the ending.
That's really what it was. And honestly, it could be because literally his whole life was a big joke. It was a big let's mess with everybody's brains.
You feel really bad for him.
Right.
In the comedy club.
Right.
That he has cancer and everybody is just laughing.
Because that's what his gimmick was. Yeah. Always making somebody laugh or starting something controversial.
Yeah.
Like a wrestling thing.
A shock factor. The wrestling thing, I didn't know was a whole thing, and neither did you.
No, I didn't.
We thought it was, like, 100% legit.
And then he reveals with that the wrestler he's wrestling with, it was a big joke. They were doing this for entertainment.
The whole time.
They still, nowadays, saying maybe Andy Kaufman's still alive and he just messing with us is a big practical joke. Yeah. Which everybody's like, I don't think so. But it could be. I mean, it really could. That's all his life was about.
It's hard to believe that he would go through the length of, like, faking cancer.
Right.
And
I don't know. It was an interesting movie for sure. It was actually, like, named one of the best films of the year.
Really?
When it came out, yeah. Which I don't really get. But
yeah, honestly, I don't either.
I think also the thing that really didn't involve me in it is that the comedy wasn't really that funny.
Get out of here! Get out!
Like some of his stand-up, like you have to get it, really get it
Yeah.
to understand it. So I can relate to the crowds when they didn't laugh at him because he didn't have the jokes. He had his own type of art.
Yeah, that's what he said he was.
Right.
He was an artist. He wasn't a comedian.
And it was funny to see like he didn't want Taxi when he was on Taxi.
Yeah.
He didn't want anything to do with it.
One of the other things I really did like was the fact that they put actors from Taxi
Yeah.
in Taxi,
Yeah.
and then you included Danny DeVito
Right.
in there.
Right.
So,
The irony of that is
yeah,
hilarious.
I love that idea.
Mm-hmm.
But altogether, this movie was just
Average.
average.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Come on, get out! Come on, get out of here! Get out! Get out! Come on, turn it off! Get out! Come on, get out! Get out! Woo!
It was just an average movie. Like I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was just average.
Yeah.
So that's it.
I mean, it's a good movie. I would recommend it.
Right, I'd recommend it.
I would tell people to watch it, but I'd just be like, you could watch it. I mean,
But watch YouTube videos about him. That's more
Yeah.
interesting. Like that's how I feel.
because you really want to see if this stuff is real from his life.
Exactly. That's what we were doing the whole time. We were looking up and saying, "Is this legit?" And
Yeah.
it was. It was spot on.
all of it.
So if you guys have seen this movie, do you agree? Do you disagree? Let us know in the comments below. And
Boom.
boom, you just made the bottom explode.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
I made
impressive.
bottoms explode.
So next week we will be watching
Safe with
Jason Statham.
Give you guys a little sneak peek. Jason Statham gets mad. Somebody gets kidnapped out of his life. He beats up a lot of people. The end.
So watch a review. Is it the same exact thing? We'll let you know. See you next time
On Netflix Critics. Bye.